going to get to see Prince Fielder, certainly looking to deliver the long ball. Defending their home turf today, the Texas Rangers here in Arlington. Let's take a moment to look at the Mariners lineup. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
I love watching Adam Lynn, Gary. This guy can do it all with the bat in his hand. Really doesn't have a position, but what he does, though, is hit the baseball with power to all fields. Look for him to go deep in this one.
And in the batter's box, it's Martin. Last time out was a loss for the Mariners, so a three-game series sees them dropping the first. Chance to make it a rubber match against the Rangers. Hit on the ground. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early.
Now batting for the Seattle.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
Here's how the Rangers stack up defensively. And scouting those fielders, John.
Well, how do you not like Adrian Beltre? He's the best third baseman in all of baseball, not only offensively but defensively as well. The orthodox way he throws the baseball, more flat-footed, and the velocity that he can put on his throws to first base. Plus, he's a great help to the second baseman because he gets the ball to them so quickly.
Oh, and Martin's going to steal. And he is out trying to take second. At the belt, Martinez kicks and throws. Andrus with a pickup. And Parra retired. Now look at the standings in the Western Division as we get through the first month of the season. It's brought to you by State Farm. Rangers out in front. In second place, it's the Astros. Angels holding on to third. And in fourth, the Mariners. And stubbing a hit up the middle. And it's through. Base hit for Cruz.
Boy, after 2 outs, they finally got a man on board right here in this inning. So let's see if they can get back-to-back hits going and maybe get some momentum.
And Lynn's batting. Ball. And Martinez outside. That'll be a ball. Pauses, and now the 1-0. Outside as Lynn takes it for a ball. Here's the 2-0. Dropped the changeup 2-0, and he missed it. 2-1.
Well, just an unbelievably poor swing against that changeup right there. No wonder he missed it.
Solid contact made, but that foul ball up in the air is going to be off on the right side. And there's the inside pitch from Martinez.
Well, you rarely see a pitcher try to throw a changeup inside. You know that was a mistake right there. He's going to have to straighten that pitch up or he's going to get hurt.
They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Bottom half coming right up. Texas will bat. Let's take a look at the starting pitcher for Seattle. Stevie faces this Texas lineup today. What's his focus?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind, this is a lineup that can make him pay. He's going to have to be on top of his game to come away with the W.
Ground ball, Andrus. Taylor picks that one up. And that'll retire Andrus. Get a chance to see that lineup. Let's take a look at the Rangers. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, we all know Prince Fielder can hit home runs. I mean, it's some of the most prodigious home runs you will see. Those high lofting shots that go about 450 feet. But what people don't understand is he's a guy who can walk a lot. He's also a great hitter with runners in scoring position. Prince Fielder's more than just a power guy.
Got a chance to check out the Mariners and how they line up defensively. Highlights, John, from these fielders.
Well, I love watching Robinson Cano play the position of second base. The way he turns a double play, he has no equal in baseball. But it's just that smooth, nonchalant way he goes about it. But you know the intensity's there. And you watch that arm, there's none better at his position.
Ball. And Choo lays off. That's a pitch that's down low.
Well, about as lopsided a matchup as we've seen in recent years. In 2011, the Texas Rangers beat the Mariners 15 times, the most wins any team had against a single opponent in the Major League.
Shin-Soo Choo not fooled by that one, and that's going to even up the count. And Seattle's big problem against left-handed pitching showed up mightily, John, especially in that series Steve was talking about against the Rangers.
Oh, definitely did. I mean, Texas' outstanding lefty trio, Derek Collins, C.J. Wilson, and Matt Harrison, gave the Mariners nightmares. Those three combined for 10 wins for Seattle.
Big swing and a miss. Shin-Soo Choo, strike three. He's out of there.
Well, 2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. It went away, but he couldn't make contact.
And a chance here with 2 away for Prince Fielder.
Definitely producing right now.
There's a ground ball. And with 2 down, he's got a man on board.
Let's take a quick look at the rankings for this month and how Prince Fielder's been doing. First in RBIs, 3rd in slugging percentage, adding the power numbers there as well. He's also ranked in the top 5 in home runs, so among the more elite power hitters in the league.
And Adrian Beltre up. Ball 1 to begin this at bat, 1-0. Let's the 1-0 pitch go by, 1-1. The pitch. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
And Adrian Beltre looks at that one for a ball. It'll even it up.
When you throw a 2-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Outside for a ball, and it's full, 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. Works on a base on balls.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk. Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
And it's Alex Rodriguez now. Batting .274, lifetime against the Mariners. Change up in there for a called strike. Towards center field. And Martin puts that away to retire the side. They pick up no runs on a hit, and they leave 2.
For the Seattle Mariners.
It's Texas baseball and a wonderful afternoon with the sun shining. Great day for the game. Seager's in the batter's box. He'll start it off here in the 2nd. Martinez outside. That'll be a ball. Here's the 1-0. Fastball just misses, and he falls behind 2-0. Swing and a high drive. This one crunched way back there. Fantastic catch by Span. You can't be worried about getting hurt or getting dirty when you make a play like that.
Well, the ball was tailing away from him, and he had a lot of ground to cover, but he was able to get there.
Put away. Let's get a look at Robinson Cano.
Well, the Rangers started out their season in Arlington last year with a bang, winning their first 7 home games, most of them blowouts, looking like a dominating team, and it was an indicator as how well the season would go.
Ball 1 started off the at-bat. It's 1-0. The Rangers were indeed a powerhouse, a ballpark that's made for hitters and ground ball pitchers, and that's what they've been able to put together. Best home record in the American. Hit up the middle, and that'll put Cano on first.
Let's take a look at the American League rankings from last season and check out what the Seattle Mariners did. 9th in triples, 9th in stolen bases, and well, the home run numbers just weren't quite stacking up with some of the other clubs around, really showing that they had to manufacture runs and not get their off.
Oh, and he takes off for second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. Let's take a look at that steal.
Came in with a curveball right there, but the catcher does a nice job getting the transfer from his glove to his throwing hand and makes the accurate throw to throw out the stealer.
Here's the 0-1 from Martinez.
1-1.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
Swung on, chopped foul towards first. Here's the pitch. And he watches that one travel down, 2-2. Sinker starts low, ends up even lower. That'll be a ball. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. No runs, one hit, and no one left on base. The Mariners still looking for a run. And here's Josh Hamilton leading it off.
The trend for him has not been very good. He's just 12 for his last 52 at bats. You know, April's a tough time to get going.
There's a drive, left center field. It is deep, still going. It is gone. Goodbye, Homer. The Rangers with a big climb. And the first run of the ball game. Wow, it comes with a solo home lead.
Gary looked like he was setting on that pitch. He got it and drove it out of the park.
What they're going to want to do in this ball game now is take advantage of that and build that momentum up.
Now they need to still be aggressive out there and go right after him. Texas out in front now, Gary. Good job by the offense, taking the lead. Now they want more. Don't let up. When you've got the lead, keep adding to it.
Now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. This is a really momentum feel home run. You get it at this point of the ball game. You add some juice to the whole offense.
Well, this could be a decisive moment in the game. And these hits early on could ultimately impact the result at the end of the game.
Swing and a liner to right center. And that's a base hit. Span on board now.
Well, early on in the season, let's take a look, though, where the Rangers sit right now in the American League. First in batting average of runners in scoring position, first in ERA, and they're the #2 team in doubles. That ability to drive the ball down the line in the gaps, but also that hustle to take the extra base really pays off. Keep an eye on Span over there. He's a guy that will run.
Here's the pitch. Lined right at the second baseman. That should be a base hit. Span heading for third. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but he gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind in the count. He got a pitch over the heart of the plate and he took advantage of it. Now with the lead right here, don't be surprised if we see the runner on first going. I think that he has enough speed to make it. And even if they throw it away, you got a chance to pick up a run.
Here's the pitch. He takes a fastball for a strike. Now it's 1-2.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
And the pitch out. Nothing doing that time. Curveball misses and it's full. 3-2.
They went the big curveball off the plate, trying to get him to reach for it, but he lays off.
Strike 3 called on the fastball. What a way.
Good two-strike fastball in on his hand. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Elvis Andrus is batting here, 1 away.
Elvis Andrus had a breakout year in 2010, and he continued to build on that with another strong outing in 2011. He has everything you want from a guy near the top of the order. A lot of speed and a good eye.
The lineups with the most home runs around the league last year, courtesy of State Farm. The Yankees, #1. The Orioles in second. White Sox third. Fourth spot, Rangers. And for the Blue Jays, they are in fifth.
We see so many games won with one swing of the bat, and this team last year was one of the best at hitting the ball out of the ballpark. You make a mistake, they will make you pay. The bottom line is, though, there's no one in this lineup that you think is going to be an easy out because they can all take you out.
Choo hitting this one. Sager. And And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. Getting things going early. They get a run in the second. Texas out in front, 1-0. Of course, as a pitcher, you got to keep your eye on which pitches are effective on any given day and which ones aren't. Here's a look at which pitches he's thrown that have generated hits.
And you can see that four-seam fastball. It's been hit 2 times so far in this one.
With 3 hits total in the game and 2 of them coming off of that pitch, you have to wonder when he goes through the lineup next time around how much he shows them that option.
Martinez outside. That'll be a ball.
Now you check out Iannetta. Now we see some impressive stats as he's gone 15 for his last 37. They got through about the halfway point in April, and then all of a sudden came to life, and he has been swinging a hot stick. Great patience and discipline at the plate and taking advantage of pitchers' mistakes.
And that misses the outside corner. It'll run it full, 3-2.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
Check swing, call, strike 3, out number 1.
Well, that one's as straight as a string. Just registered 91 on the gun.
2 straight fastballs. He still couldn't catch up with it.
Well, if a pitcher comes back with a fastball right after he threw one and gets the K, you know he's throwing gas out there.
It's going to be Taylor. Line towards third and foul. At the belt, Martinez kicks and throws. Flied to right. And it's going to be Choo as he ranges in and goes up with it.
A chance now to take a look at the Mariners and how they rank in the American League right now. 5th in triples, 10th in home runs, and you see the pitching numbers right there. The ERA numbers not where they'd like them to be, and that's a major deficit when it comes to trying to win ball games. You need good pitching.
And in the batter's box, it's Martin. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. It's fouled away. Foul! Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Shutout baseball here in Texas. And if you just joined us, our broadcast of Major League Baseball on 2K Sports with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. I'm Gary Thorne. And Prince Fielder up. He leads the American League and runs batted in. Bottom of the 3rd inning and a 1-0 count.
Gary, he can really swing the bat. Just a quality approach at the plate. Day in and day out, that consistency is critical to their success.
Fastball called strike 2 and 1. And now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Yeah, and a couple times he's gotten a little bit out of rhythm, got a few hiccups here and there, but for the most part, he's been pretty outstanding.
Well, some of the hitters have been able to put the ball in play and hit the ball hard, but it's not about mixing his pitches up. He's got to execute the pitch when he throws it as well.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact, but when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's
smash towards the middle, and that gets it done. Beltre, a base hit. And that'll bring up Alex Rodriguez. We're talking about Beltre. Maybe the biggest contribution is in the playoffs. He just took over Game 4 of that ALDS series game against the ground ball. And he's got it now. Over to second for 1. Lind after 2. Nope, not going to get it. Make sure to catch this one next Tuesday. We'll see Jason Worth and the Washington Nationals. They head into New York to challenge the Mets. Be sure to tune in 7 o'clock Eastern.
Now looking forward to that. That's going to be some kind of matchup here. Good ball game.
And Josh Hamilton to bat. He homered earlier in the ball game. And here's the first one. That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. Misses outside for ball 2. Now, one of the keys to a successful day on the mound. Can you generate strikes going outside the strike zone? Here's a look at what we've seen today.
Well, one of the best ways to see if a pitcher's fooling the hitters, strikes out of the strike zone, and look what he's doing here.
Well, that's the key, Steve. Anytime you can get guys swinging the balls out of the zone, you know you're going to have success. He's been doing that today.
On the way. There's a good pitch at the knees. Full count, 3-2.
Runner on first going to get a good jump. He's going to be moving on the pitch with the 3-2 count and 2 outs.
Runner goes. 3-2 on the way. That one fouled off by Hamilton. Full count pitch. He makes contact, line drive, and he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Good offensive chance here.
Boy, after all that effort, seeing all those pitches, you had a good feeling that the hitter was at the advantage, and he was right there, finally getting that big hit.
Denard Span, 2 out, couple on. Had a base hit his last time up. Line fair down the line and right. And that's a base hit. Span on board now. Rodriguez scores
At the plate.
You can't really blame the defense right there for ending up on second base. And sometimes you have to just credit the hustle and aggressiveness of the base runner.
Doubles are always big, Steve. This is how you score runs. You get yourself in the scoring position, and he did it.
Well, you have to think double out of the batter's box. Good coaching on the bases and great effort by the batter. Excellent job.
And he takes that curveball for a strike 0-1. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
You tell pitchers all the time, work ahead. What do you mean by that? Well, that means go 0-1. Throw a first pitch strike. And he's retired 6 hitters in this game when he's gotten a first pitch strike.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. Lined up the middle. And that one's good. The Rangers should score. And Span comes across. Boy, the continuation here of this offense has called big-time momentum.
Clearly, he's starting to wear down out there. 3 straight hits against him. He doesn't have the velocity or the bite on his pitches that he had earlier in the game.
And Corcoran's batting. And, Steve, the offense continues to produce. They keep building on it.
Boy, so many quality at-bats for this offense. The pitcher has to make a pitch here and slam this door shut, or this could get away from him.
Reaches out for that one. He's behind on the count, 0-1. Steve, absolutely right. They can't afford to give up too many more here. This thing's going to disappear from them.
And from the offense's perspective, hey, if they're making mistakes, capitalize on it, because you just don't know what's going to happen later in the game. Let's see what he does here.
Well, that half inning came to a close. A strikeout ended it. They pick up 4 hits in the inning and 3 runs across the plate.
Coming to bat for the Seattle.
And it's Parra batting.
Well, they knew Martinez could give them a great outing. He's gone above and beyond the call of duty. This is one of his best.
Now, so much has been working for this man on the mound today. Effective using the pitches that are outside. This is swung on, lifted to deep right field. As he retreats back for it, he gets the out. The Rangers' schedule looks like this. They finish up the Seattle series tomorrow. They'll stay right there for the next set of games. The Oakland Athletics. That's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. After that, they kick off a series with the Houston Astros. Little division rivalry. That's a team they beat pretty soundly the last time around. And it's taken outside by Cruz for a ball.
Oh, Gary, into the 4th inning right here now. They've gotten 3 hits in this one, so they've had a few base runners, but they haven't been able to lump them together to be able to generate any runs so far.
That's a foul. At the belt, Martinez kicks and throws. Up by Beltre. Retiring Cruz.
For the Seattle Mariners. First base, number 25.
And Lynn's batting.
We've seen some tremendous productivity from that bat of his, going 11 for his last 33.
The last 10 games, he's been doing a nice job of producing at the plate for his team.
And with 2 strikes on him, Adam Lind will protect the strike zone right here. And look now at the pitch type distribution. One of the hallmarks of shot towards the hole. And that's going to be a base hit for Lind.
Now he tries to sneak one down and in to get the strike 3 call, but he fights it off. Outstanding job at the plate.
That is so demoralizing for a pitcher. You work so hard to get ahead in the count, and then you give up a base hit. Seager's in the batter's box. Last time up, flew out. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. At the belt, Martinez kicks and throws to left center. And that's the third out. Hamilton grabs it. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. The Mariners still.
Coming to bat for the Texas
Leadoff hitter, Elvis Andrus.
Number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, hit. Played by Cano. One away. Look at the teams who led the league in slugging last year. Brought to you by State Farm. The Yankees, number 1. Second, the Rangers. The Angels, third. The Tigers, fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Well, slugging percentage plays a key part in any team's offense, and this team was one of the best in the league last year at doing that. They seem to hit for extra bases. You know, everyone says, well, they get on second base a lot, they score runs, but also they drive in a ton of runs with all those extra base hits that they get. That's why their slugging percentage is so high and why they're so successful.
Choo will foul that one away.
Oh!
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive. And that'll put you on first. That will bring up Prince Fielder.
Let's take a look where the Texas Rangers ended up rank-wise last year in the American League. First in batting average with runners in scoring position. First in hits. And they also scored the most runs in the league. The most potent offense around. It's all about scoring runs, however you're going to do it. And they figured out how to get it done.
And right now, top 5 in runs batted in the league.
But one of the
ground ball, Lynn ready. So, up next, here's a big at-bat for Adrian Beltre.
Well, anytime your pitcher gives up 10 hits, there's a pretty good chance he doesn't have a lot going for him in the game. And I think if I'm the manager, I'm going to head out there and bring the hook with me. Well, Adrian Beltre over the years has proven that if he stays healthy, he's one of the best run producers in anyone in baseball, especially for a third baseman. We know about the glove. He's the best third baseman in baseball defensively, bar none. But now he's a middle of the lineup power RBI machine for his team.
He's 1 for 1 so far. He had a single in his last time up. 1-2 pitch coming. And Adrian Beltre looks at that one for a ball that'll even it up.
They tried to go backdoor with the curveball right there, but just couldn't catch the outside corner.
Swung on, line to right field. And Choo comes home.
Now coming to bat.
It's trying to lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way in that number.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
2 runners on, A-Rod at the plate. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Boy, after that quality at bat, I mean, this offense just landing some serious body blows on this pitcher in this game.
Boy, you see this get started, it only builds confidence in the hitters.
You know, Gary, you're right. It builds confidence in the hitters, but it also builds confidence in today's pitcher because he knows he doesn't have to be perfect now. He can pound the strike zone with strikes and be much more aggressive.
Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2. Sinker's taken. Strike 3 called. Out number 2. Johnny took 5 pitches to make the approach work. It was great execution and not at bat.
But sure was, and that's what you hope for when you go up there, especially with the runner behind you. Let's see how he does if he can keep that guy from scoring.
Josh Hamilton looking for a knock to get a run in here. He homered back in inning number 2. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike. That's on the outside corner, 0-2.
This is where you want to go with the breaking ball, to the outside corner. Paint the black, get the call. The hitter gave up on it. He got the pitch he wanted.
Tried to get him to go after that curve, 1-2. Change up got him, and the side is retired. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Rangers by 5.
Up to the plate.
For those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk, bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And it's Robinson Cano now. He's 1 for 1 so far. Oh, he's on board. It'll be a base hit there. Still no one out.
Well, anytime you can get on base with no outs to start an inning, you know that an extra base hit will probably score you. But even if the batter behind you can figure out a way to get on base, now you have the potential for a huge inning.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate, get somebody on.
Down on strikes there. A nice piece of pitching.
2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
Chris Iannetta at the plate.
Now, if you saw his last game, you got a chance to see that he swung the bat well in that one, picking up a couple of knocks.
And that's high for a ball. Martinez missed. Swings and misses at that fastball. Now it's 2-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter. Swung late.
Comes set. That one swung on and missed by Iannetta. That strike evens up the count. And that's a hit, span to field. 2 away.
Stepping up to the plate for the Seattle Mariners.
It's going to be Taylor. Let's take a look here and see what his approach is against these hitters on the first pitch.
Well, when he throws the first pitch for a ball, what does it mean? Well, it means he's working behind in the count. The advantage goes to the hitter. Hitters have 3 hits in this one after going 1-0.
The 1-0 pitch. Taps this one foul to the right. Ground ball headed for the middle. Andrus with a pickup, and they get the force at second that time. That'll do it.
Up to the plate.
It's Denard Span to lead off. Had an RBI double this last time. And the first pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And Martin brings that one in. Upcoming, the schedule for the Seattle Mariners. They wrap up this Texas series tomorrow. They'll kick off a series with the Houston Astros. That's a division rivalry. Team they beat in the previous series between the two. That is a 4-game road series. Then they have yet another venue. The Angels at Angels Stadium of Anaheim. So they'll be on the road quite a bit over this next stretch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, this is what you need to do. You need to put up some zeros right now. Get some out and get your fielders back in the dugout to swing the bat and try to make up this deficit.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out 2 down.
Well, this is where you want to go with 2 strikes on the hitter. You want to go down out of his zone. He swings through it, couldn't make contact with that one.
And Corcoran's batting. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. First pitch on the way. Up the middle. And that'll bring Elvis Andrus to the plate.
Well, the last thing you want to do is have a quick inning. That 2-out hit right there will prolong the inning. Great piece of hitting. Well, Elvis Andrus is a guy that brings a lot to the table. He can get on base. He can steal a base. He's not going to hit a lot of home runs. He's your typical shortstop. He's going to catch everything hit to him, and he's going to make things happen on the base pass.
Wearing the collar thus far. And in there, he has struggled today. Now finally a base hit in the record book. A moment here for Texas. Can they get it done?
Well, that's one of those pitches when it leaves the pitcher's hand, the manager tells him, oh, don't swing, don't swing. Oh, great job, good piece of hitting. How he got his bat on that, I have no idea.
We've got Shin-Soo Choo in the box now. He's the team's most walked batter. Gets back in time. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Now the first pitch. Swung on, a drive by Choo. And it's gone. Goodbye home run for Texas. Their offense is on today. With that 3-run homer, they just extended their lead. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup. Well, they say things are contagious. Well, good hitting can be contagious. So can power. These guys are going deep. I mean, Rangers just keep on rolling and rolling right here. I don't know how they're going to get it.
84, Prince, fielder.
Fielder's first look. Way out there with the curveball, 1-0. And a big offensive day, Steve. Like you said, they've just got the bats rolling today.
Tough. Going to be very tough for them to come back right now. The power numbers being there. I mean, 3 innings left, but an awful lot of offense.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Had a big shot last time out. Swinging the bat very well. Took advantage of a pitcher's mistake. He had good patience at the plate. Got a pitch he could drive.
And that's a called strike, 3-1.
One of the many unwritten rules in baseball is you don't swing on a 3-0 count when you've got a big lead.
And the slider is in there, 3-2 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was looking for right there, but that's a great job of pitching as he fooled the hitter on that pitch down the way.
Got him, and they're able to avert any more damage. Side retired. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. The Rangers just keep rolling along. One of those days where they may be on. And in the batter's box, it's Martin. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, when he doesn't do well on the first pitch, he doesn't do well. He's given up 3 hits in this game when he has not gotten the first pitch strike over the plate.
At the belt, swing, hot shot, terrific stop, Andrus. And he's out at first. What an out. Makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
And it's Parra batting. And just 3 out of 14 lifetime against the Rangers. Missed ball 1.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
And he watches that low pitch from Martinez. And that's a ball. Now Gerardo Parra is going to be looking for that green light.
Now, if you got a chance to see the last game, you saw he seemed a little bit flustered at the plate, expanding the strike zone, striking out twice in that game.
3-1.
Well, you talk about a big rip at such a slow pitch, comes up empty.
3-1, a fastball that's by him, 3-2. Gets in front, stopped it, it's in the dirt. And that one is called ball 4, so we get a walk and a base run.
I think he was just looking to expand the strike zone, see if he could get him to chase. He didn't take the bait.
So that brings up Nelson Cruz. Grounded out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. 2 away.
Now batting for the Seattle Mariners. First base.
And Lynn's batting. He's in his 8th year. Runner on first, 2 away. At the belt, Martinez kicks and throws. And it's fouled off. And with 2 strikes on him, Adam Lind will protect the strike zone right here.
When a hitter gets fooled, he starts to open up his swing. That means he can only really handle a pitch on the inner third of the plate. He played with fire right there, but the change of speeds kept him just off balance enough.
So they can't push across any runs. They've been shut out through the first 6. The Rangers maintain the advantage. And it's Adrian Beltre to lead us off. Single home run in his last at bat. Sinker misses badly, 1-0. Smashed towards the middle and in there. 3 for 3 ball game.
Now
And that'll bring up Alex Rodriguez, our State Farm leaderboard, recapping the teams that led the way in extra base hits last year. Number 1, the Yankees. Second, the Rangers. The Red Sox third. The Orioles fourth. And fifth best, the A's.
Well, the bottom line is, as a hitter, you want to put yourself in scoring position any chance you can. Well, this team does it as good as anyone in the league at extra base hits. Seems like every time you look up, there's someone in scoring position making the pitcher work and the defense work extremely hard.
There's one that misses. 2-1. His average last year, 214 against the Mariners. The 2-1 pitch. Ugly pitch. Catcher able to somehow scoop that out. Here it comes. Swung on. Rodriguez. He got a lot of it. And Martin comes up with it. What a gem.
Now batting for the Texas Rangers, left fielder, number 32.
And Josh Hamilton to bat. He homered back in inning number 2. Beltre at first. And he starts him out. There's a swing. Line drive. Center field. Out number 2. And he'll have to hold at first.
Now batting for the Texas Rangers, center fielder.
Now with 2 outs in the inning, here's Denard Span. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Hit in the dirt. Sager throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs on a hit, and they'll strike.
Now up to the plate.
Seager's in the batter's box. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
Well, how can you complain about what this guy has done today? I mean, most of the game he's been locked in.
You know, in respect to how he's been mixing up his location, he's doing it enough to keep the hitters off balance and keep them guessing, wondering what's coming next.
The 1-1. And there's the inside pitch from Martinez.
Look, Gary, listen, he's made pitches. They've had a few base runners on against them, no question about it. They've gotten a few hits, but he's been able to keep them from putting hit after hit after hit together. He's kept them off the scoreboard and let his defense do the work.
Now the 2-2. Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
The 3-2 pitch. Line fair down the line and right, and that's through a base hit.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
Runner on for Robinson Cano. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
The pitch I've been watching is that curve.
There's a ground ball to fielder. Andrus has one. On to first. Safe. Can't get the back end of that one.
Well, he's pitching with a lot of confidence out there right now and been very efficient with his stuff. A hard guy to beat when he's locked in, and he's clearly locked in today.
And Martinez gets it by. Called strike to take the count to 0-1. Here's the pitch. Check swing on that pitch, but it found the zone anyway. 0-2. He lays off that one high. It's 1-2.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
That's a foul ball. Oh! The 1-2 on its way. Foul! And he fouls off another one.
Well, you know, the pitcher wanted that strikeout right there. He threw a great pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Grounder up by Beltre. That's one. And fielder not able to turn that into a double play.
Now, he's been having this lineup guess the entire game right now. He's out thinking them and out pitching them. He's continuing to be
swinging an easy ground ball to short. Andrus with a pickup. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning.
Gary, he's in absolute control out there right now.
Now up to the plate.
And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. First pitch on the way. And that's in for a strike. Here's the delivery. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. He sends this one in the air towards center. Martin's there. And he grabs it in his tracks. And Corcoran's batting. Singled and scored his last time around. Here's the first pitch. A fly ball. That one's foul. This one swung on and driven hard. And he drops back to the warning tracks to pull it in. Here's Elvis Andrus with 2 down. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. And starts him out here. He starts him off with a strike on the inside part of the plate.
That fastball just froze him on the inside corner. Now we're going to see where he goes. Look for something soft, possibly away.
And that's on the black for a called strike. 0-2.
Well, how about a chance to get through an inning without any base runners and without any runs? I mean, they've been blowing out in this one so far. Put a zero up there, and let's see if the offense can get it done. And
that half inning finished with a strikeout. No runs, no hits, nobody crossed the plate in this half inning, and nobody left. It's going to be Taylor. He'll lead it off here. Inning number 8. Number 41 coming in now to pitch. The Rangers bring him in to relieve.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good.
A swing and a fly ball to left center field. And it's in there, base hit.
Well, anytime you bring in a relief pitcher to come in a key situation, the last thing you want to do is for him to serve one up to the first hitter. That's exactly what he did, giving up that big base hit.
They're going to go to the pinch hitter in this situation, trying to get that big hit to bring this runner home.
And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now.
What an outstanding pitch. Changing speeds, hitting your spots. Throw that changeup away.
Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
And that is going to be one away and a called third strike sinker.
The sinker ball down and away. Even if he decided to swing at it, he couldn't have done much for that pitch. That was a pitcher pitch.
And it's Parra batting. Oh! Swung on line to right center field, and it's through. That's a base hit. Taylor is headed home, and the throw, and he will score. Great base running.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Runner on second, RBI chance. Here's Nelson Cruz. And for this offense right now, something to be positive about. They just don't want to take a good look at the scoreboard. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup.
Sinker just missed. 1-0. He delivers, and that misses, ball 3.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Off the plate outside, he's missed on 4 straight. He's got to bring it back to the zone.
So, key moments in a ball game come and go. This one's here, and so's Adam Lynn.
Well, good bounce back here for Adam Lynn, even though he had to spend some time on the disabled list.
Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. He's up with it. Too late, and he is safe at second. The opportunity for offense is right now. Part of the comeback for Adam Lynn we were talking about, maybe the fact he's back playing on the field rather than DHing them.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't know what to do with themselves in between at bats if they can't go out on the field and play. Seems like to me Adam Lynn takes his mind off hitting when he has to focus on his defense, and that causes him to relax more in the box.
A swing line to left center. That'll be a base hit at an RBI.
Now batting for the
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. That's a perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up on how he throws to this guy. What away. Let's get a look at Robinson Cano. Late in the game, his team down big, but he's got a chance to cut into that deficit, Steve.
But Gary, they're just looking for a big hit right here to keep this rally going and try to get within tying distance.
Number 50 coming in to hurl. The Rangers bring him in to relieve. Sinker swung on, missed. That's out number 2.
He threw the sinker ball out of the zone and got the hitter to chase it for a strikeout. You need better plate discipline than that.
Catcher up to the plate. And he needs to come through here with 2 down.
Infield got to play back in this situation and get the out at the easiest base.
And it's fouled away. Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now. Won't offer at the change, and it's 2-2. Got him there. That is a big out. They avoid what could have been an even bigger inning. So they pick up 4 hits in the inning and 2 runs across. Seattle's moving in the right direction. Choo into the batter's box.
Number
3-run homer last time in the lineup.
Well, Gary, the team's ahead right now, and obviously his offensive production has been a major contribution here, driving in runs with those at-bats, and obviously the big home runs. So the
swung on, a drive by Choo. And it's gone. Goodbye home run for Texas. Their offense is on today. Talk about a big-time lead. Wow, 7-run advantage here after that solo shot.
You know, he went with a 4-seam fastball right there, and he threw it right in the hot zone for the hitter, and he took him deep. That was a mistake.
And is Prince Fielder in the box now.
First base, number 84, Prince Fielder.
And here's the first one. And this misses 1-0. And Steve, this is the point in the ball game where you are really putting it to the opposition. The long ball can do that to you late.
Well, there's no question. I mean, you give up those home runs, and it just deflates your own team. So, offense ruling the day.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Good spot that time. Hit that outside corner. 1-2.
Well, a change-up right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down to the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
That's it. Pretty well down the line and left. And Cruz is there. As he drops back and puts it away. These teams set the tone in offense last year. Take a look. Brought to you by State Farm. The Rangers #1. The Yankees 2nd. The Angels 3rd. 4th the White Sox. And it's the Red Sox #5.
But when this team steps on the field, it's like a track meet. It seems like every one of these guys wants that ability to hit home plate. Seems like almost every game. They led the league last year in runs scored, and this is a team that has so much team speed and power. That's why they are so successful at plating runs.
That one's drilled to short. Joe Beltre is set down. 2 away. Alex Rodriguez at the plate, 2 away. Pitch on the way. Called strike, outer half of the plate, 0-1.
Outstanding mechanics right there. He gets all of his body into the pitch. Great velocity on it. A strike away.
Swing and a drive, deep left center. All the way to the wall. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Number 32, Josh Hamilton.
One of the rare hitters in all of baseball that really struggles with that pitch right down the middle, but he got his bat on this one and managed to get a hit.
Hamilton gets set. Here's the delivery. That's just over the outside part of the plate, 0-1.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
Looks at a ball, 1-1.
Now the hitter didn't take the bait. That's a great pitch. That breaking ball down and away, trying to get the hitter to chase. You have to give him credit. He didn't go out of the zone for it.
The 1-2 pitch. And that one is swung out and missed, and Josh Hamilton ends his AB. So they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. The Rangers just keep rolling along one of those days. Chris Iannetta, he'll lead it off.
Number 17.
Here's the first pitch. That one fouled off by Iannetta. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. He traps it. The 1-1. This one's grounded foul wide of first. The 1-2 on its way. Iannetta falls off another. And another foul ball. Swing and a hot shot. And that'll put Iannetta on first.
Coming to bat.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it.
Well, it's a luxury for the manager.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. It rolls all the way to the wall. Iannetta heading home. And he's in there. Tremendous base running.
Well, this is getting ugly right now. I mean, he's given up hit after hit after hit. This offense has clearly figured him out. How much longer can you leave him in and take a beating?
Now there's center fielder at the plate. Progress, they're happy to see it, but they've got to have some major production if they're going to get back into this.
Well, that hit this offense trying to stay alive. They have a pulse, but it's a very light pulse right now. I don't think they have a prayer, Gary.
No, probably not going to get back into this game, and you get a lot better pitches to hit with a score like this. And with that right-hander warming up in the bullpen here, I'm not sure quite what they're thinking.
Well, with the left-handed hitter on deck, he's probably getting ready for hitters later in the lineup. I mean, you're right, Gary. They're probably not going to get back into this game. The problem they have is that it's nice to score runs, but if you give up more than you score, well, you don't have a chance to win.
You're out. I think it's called. And he swings and hits this one foul. Rung him up. Strike three. Count that one as a cake. And it's Parra batting. He doubled and later scored in his last go-around. 1-0 count. He took that last one, and it was out of the zone.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his...
There one is swung on and hit. And Choo there. That's two gone.
Coming back for the Seattle Mariners.
Base runner 90 feet away from Nelson Cruz, who's at the plate. Drew a walk his last time. And he starts him out. First pitch is a curveball outside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch, change up in there, 1-1.
A very effective pitch. The change up painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. This could be the end of this ball game. And on to first for out number 3, and that's gonna do it.
Texas gets the victory here, and they played some good, solid baseball all around.